But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg, and licking her own minge. Furball.
The Golden Globe nominations have just recently come out. I have yet to look at any of them at all. I don't know what is nominated. I could estimate what's nominated probably this year, but I haven't looked at any of them yet. I'm excited to. I like watching the Golden Globes. At times I would say even like it a little more than the Oscars, just because it's a much more laid back event. You know, they even let all the people get drinks there. So, you know, I don't drink personally, but I think that's cool that they let them all do that. I have no idea who's hosting this year. I mean, let me see if it says anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm looking forward to looking at what is nominated. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to it. You guys see the title. I told you what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna start at the bottom of the list, as I'm assuming they probably put the most relevant nominations at the top of the list. I'm hoping that's what they did. And I'm gonna skip over ones I don't really have thoughts on, so I'm sorry if there's one you were wanting me to talk about and give my input on. But yeah, those ones I'm just gonna skip over. If there is any, I might have something to say about all these, but we'll see. I don't know. Best performance by an actor in a limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television. That's a really interesting category. It's like 3 separate mediums that they could be nominated in. I'm only familiar with WandaVision, but I thought Paul Bettany was great in that, so you know, I wouldn't mind seeing him take that, I guess. Yeah, same for this one. This is the actress category, the same type of one, but best performance from an actress. Elizabeth Olsen was great in WandaVision, so once again, I wouldn't mind seeing her get that. And by the way, these are just what I think, what I would like to win, like the people I would like to win these awards. I'm not trying to predict what they're gonna pick. These are just what I would like to see. Best performance by an actor in a television series, musical, or comedy. I have seen parts of Only Murders in the Building, and I really like what I have seen, and like definitely right off the bat, like Steve Martin, Martin Short, both have great chemistry in that show. So I mean, I think either one of them would be a good pick to win that award. Best original song. I know I've heard No Time to Die from No Time to Die. I do think that's a decent song. And I think I also have heard the Lin-Manuel Miranda one from Encanto. I would give it to No Time to Die though, between those two. As far as Bond songs go, I thought it, you know, does the job well. It's not as good as like Live and Let Die, in my opinion. Or like, what are some other big ones? I mean, even like Skyfall by Adele, I think is probably a little bit better and more Bond-ish. But No Time to Die, I think is fine, and I wouldn't mind seeing it get that. Best original score, like no question, Hans Zimmer. It's got to be for Dune. I just did a review for that, and I did talk about his score in my review. Like, it's just so all over the place, like so experimental, so like laid back and low key at other times. Such a great score. It accompanied the movie very well. And I mean, you know, Alexander Desplat for French Dispatch, I thought also did a good job. I did see that movie. It was a good score, but for me, no question, give it to Hans Zimmer. And Best Director, I also gotta go with Dune here. Denis Villeneuve did a great job directing that movie. I still haven't seen West Side Story. I really want to though. I'm a big Spielberg fan. I grew up on a lot of his movies, so that's just, I know at some point I will definitely go see that. I don't know when, but like that's no question I'm gonna go see that. Yeah, but I'm going to go with Denis for this one. Best Motion Picture Animated, I'm going with Raya and the Last Dragon on this one. I did like Luca. I thought it was a fun movie, an enjoyable Pixar movie. But for me, Raya and the Last Dragon, which is much more immersive and more compelling with regards to its story and its characters. The lore behind the movie as well, this world that they set up was so interesting. So yeah, for that one, I'm going to go with Raya as my pick. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. This is a tough one. For me, it's between Leo and Anthony Ramos for In the Heights. I think, oh man, this is tough. I do prefer In the Heights as a film, but I recognize that's not what it's looking at. It's looking at the performance by the actors. Yeah, I would go with Anthony on this one. He's just so charismatic and really embodied the spirit of that film very well. But I thought Leo was really good too. One of the biggest standouts of that movie, I think. Yeah, and for this one, for Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, I do want to go with Jennifer Lawrence because I did prefer Don't Look Up over Cruella. But Emma Stone was easily one of the better parts of Cruella. And there really were like two sides to the character that she portrayed in that movie. One of them being the Cruella de Vil that we all know and that we've known from the 101 Dalmatians films. And then there was Estella, who was just the sort of innocent side of Cruella's character. So I think for that reason I would give it to Emma Stone. And then Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, the only one I have seen is Don't Look Up. I actually did get the chance to see it in theaters too. Long story short, I did like it, and also it's the only one I've seen of these, so that's just what I'm going with for now. Best Motion Picture Drama, Dune. It's gotta go to Dune. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that was my thoughts, I guess, on the Golden Globe nominations. Wow, this is gonna be a pretty short video. There was a lot more awards that I skipped over than I anticipated. Also, a lot more streaming nominations than I anticipated. Yeah, definitely this year, especially in the second half of the year, just because I've been so busy with school and other things, I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of streaming stuff. So I guess that's why I wasn't as familiar with a good amount of the nominations, mainly the TV ones. And yeah, when like thinking about a lot of my favorite movies that came out this year, a good amount of them didn't get nominated. Nothing for A Quiet Place Part 2. Last Night in Soho got no nominations. Zola and The Mitchells vs. the Machines like should have been nominated for Best Animated Movie. That was a great movie. Completely overlooked. But you know, that's kind of what comes with the Golden Globes. With any award shows, there's always things that you want to get nominated that don't. There are always snubs. That's just how it is. So I try not to get butthurt about these things, even though, you know, I still kind of do. But yeah, this will probably be a pretty short video. I guess just, if you've seen these nominations, let me know what you think. Do you think there's any snubs out there that should have been recognized? And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching, and peace out.